Would I feel safe on one of your planes?
You'd never know. You'd never know. That's the whole thing about being a pilot. It's one of the things I loved about it. Is that you shut the door and you're sitting up there in front and you take off and nobody knows that, you know.
Meet Bruce Dickinson, the dynamic frontman of Iron Maiden, whose powerful vocals have defined heavy metal for decades. Beyond the stage, Bruce is a licensed commercial pilot, beer brewer, and accomplished fencer. Recently, at 66, he competed in France's Circuit European Fencing Tournament, securing 13th place after a bout with an Olympic champion. With a net worth of £100 million, Bruce continues to embrace life's adventures, proving that age is just a number. Let's dive into the extraordinary life of this rock legend. However, to truly understand the man Bruce is today, we must trace his story back to the small-town roots where a handful of pivotal, little-known moments lit the fuse for everything he would become. Early life. Born on August 7, 1958, in the quaint town of Worksop, Nottinghamshire, Bruce Dickinson entered the world as Paul Bruce Dickinson. His parents, Sonia and Bruce Sr., were teenagers at the time, with Sonia working part-time in a shoe shop and Bruce Sr. serving as a mechanic in the British Army. Due to their youth and work commitments, young Bruce spent his early years under the care of his grandparents. His grandfather, a coal miner, and his grandmother, a homemaker, provided a humble yet nurturing environment. Bruce's initial foray into music was somewhat serendipitous. He fondly recalls dancing to Chubby Checker's The Twist in his grandparents' living room. The first record he owned was the Beatles' She Loves You, a purchase his grandfather facilitated, igniting Bruce's burgeoning interest in music. An attempt to play his father's acoustic guitar ended with blistered fingers, leading him to explore other musical avenues. As his parents' fortunes improved through property ventures, they enrolled Bruce in Oundle, a prestigious boarding school in Northamptonshire, when he was 13. The constant relocations and the boarding school environment fostered a sense of self-reliance in Bruce, as forming lasting friendships proved challenging. At Oundle, he faced bullying, which further cemented his status as an outsider. However, it was here that he discovered the electrifying sounds of Deep Purple's Child in Time, sparking his passion for rock and metal music. The first album he purchased was Deep Purple's In Rock, followed by records from Black Sabbath, Jethro Tull, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Initially drawn to the drums, Bruce practiced on bongo drums from the school's music room. A pivotal moment occurred during a jam session with his friend Mike Jordan. While encouraging Mike to hit the high notes of Let It Be, Bruce uncovered his own vocal potential. This revelation set him on the path to becoming a singer. After a prank led to his expulsion from Oundle, Bruce returned to Sheffield in 1976 and enrolled at King Edward VII School. Here he joined his first band after overhearing classmates discussing their need for a vocalist. The group, initially named Paradox and later Styx, unaware of the American band of the same name, played local gigs, including one at the Broadfield Tavern in Sheffield. Despite their brief existence, this experience was instrumental in honing Bruce's performance skills. Bruce was about to take his first real step into songwriting, a skill that takes genuine guidance to master. And that's why I want to mention the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Most of us have something we've always wanted to learn but never got around to. For me, that's the electric guitar. And while I'll never be a master like Bruce, thanks to Skillshare, I may one day experience the joy of ripping out the Trooper in my own living room. Right now, I'm going through the Learn Guitar, Power and Bar Chords class by Mark Barnacle, which is all about mastering the techniques behind classic rock and metal riffs. The class walks through power chords and famous rock songs, making it easy for me to actually start playing. And that's just one of the many classes on Skillshare, the largest online learning community for creatives. Whether you want to advance your skills in music, filmmaking, illustration, design, productivity, or something entirely different, Skillshare has thousands of classes led by industry experts. Just like Bruce had to explore and refine his craft, Skillshare gives you the resources to develop your own skills and invest in creativity as a practice. And right now, the first 500 people to use the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So if you've ever wanted to start something new or improve your creative skills, now's the perfect time. Click the link below and start exploring today. Now, back to Bruce's journey. because it wouldn't be long before he joined his first band and took his first real steps toward becoming a rock legend. Upon completing his A-levels in English, history, and economics, Bruce was uncertain about his future. A 6-month stint with the Territorial Army followed, but he soon realized that a military career wasn't his calling. He then pursued a history degree at Queen Mary College, London. While his parents envisioned an army career for him, Bruce used academia as a stepping stone to immerse himself in the vibrant London music scene. At university, he became active in the entertainments committee, rubbing shoulders with bands like The Jam and Hawkwind. In 1977, Bruce met Paul "Noddy" White, a multi-instrumentalist, and together with drummer Steve Jones, they formed the band Speed. This venture marked Bruce's initial attempts at songwriting, with White teaching him basic guitar chords. Although Speed had a short-lived run, playing several gigs at the Green Man pub in Plumstead, it solidified Bruce's determination to pursue a career in music. Yet those early musical experiments and teenage misadventures were only the beginning, as Bruce was about to step onto a path that would make him a global rock legend. Career and success. Rising to prominence as the lead vocalist of Iron Maiden, Bruce's powerful operatic voice and dynamic stage presence became the band's signature, propelling them to international acclaim. Under his vocal leadership, Iron Maiden released iconic albums like The Number of the Beast and Power Slave, solidifying their place in music history. Beyond the band's collective success, Bruce's individual contributions have been widely recognized. In 2011, he was awarded an honorary music doctorate from Queen Mary University of London, acknowledging his significant impact on the music industry. His influence extends beyond music. In 2019, he was made an honorary citizen of Sarajevo for performing there during the siege in 1994, a courageous act that inspired many. Bruce's legacy is not confined to his musical endeavors. His multifaceted pursuits, from piloting commercial aircraft to competing in international fencing tournaments, showcase a relentless drive to push boundaries. This spirit of adventure and excellence has inspired countless fans and musicians alike, cementing his status as a cultural icon. In recent years, Bruce has continued to innovate. In 2024, he released The Mandrake Project, his first solo album in 18 years, demonstrating his enduring creativity and passion for music. His ability to evolve while staying true to his roots has ensured that his legacy remains as dynamic and influential as ever. With fame came fortune, and Bruce's success with Iron Maiden wasn't just about the music. It also brought him incredible wealth from multiple ventures beyond the stage. Income and net worth. Bruce Dickinson has amassed a substantial fortune over his multifaceted career. Estimates of his net worth vary, with figures ranging from £100 million to $130 million. The bulk of this wealth stems from his tenure with Iron Maiden, a band that has sold over 130 million albums worldwide. Album sales, extensive global tours, and a diverse merchandise line have significantly contributed to his earnings. Beyond music, Bruce's ventures have further bolstered his income. As a licensed commercial pilot, he flew for Astraeus Airlines and later founded Cardiff Aviation, an aircraft maintenance and pilot training company. Reports suggest that his aviation firm generates approximately £400,000 monthly. Additionally, Bruce co-created Trooper, a beer that achieved impressive sales, further diversifying his revenue streams. Despite a costly divorce from his second wife, which reportedly impacted his finances, Bruce's diverse endeavors have ensured a steady income. His continued involvement in music, aviation, and other business ventures underscores his dynamic approach to wealth accumulation. But Bruce isn't just a rock star with a massive bank account. His passions extend far beyond music, shaping a life filled with adventure, discipline, and creative exploration. Lifestyle insights. Bruce Dickinson leads a life as dynamic and varied as his vocal range. Beyond the electrifying performances that have defined his music career, Bruce's personal pursuits paint the picture of a true Renaissance man. One of Bruce's most notable passions is fencing. In the 1980s, he trained with the British Olympic squad, honing his skills in this elegant yet demanding sport. Even in his mid-60s, Bruce remains an active competitor. In January 2025, he participated in the Circuit Européen tournament in Fâche-Toumesnil, France, securing 13th place among 30 seasoned fencers. His dedication to the sport is evident as he practices approximately 4 times a week, focusing on the tactical discipline of épée. Aviation is another realm where Bruce has made his mark. A licensed commercial pilot, he once captained flights for Astraeus Airlines. Following the airline's closure, Bruce channeled his aviation expertise into entrepreneurship, establishing Cardiff Aviation, an aircraft maintenance and pilot training company. His love for flying even intersected with his music career when he piloted Ed Force One, Iron Maiden's customized Boeing 747, during their 2016 The Book of Souls World Tour. Bruce's literary talents are equally impressive. He has authored novels, including the satirical The Adventures of Lord Iffy Boat Race, showcasing his flair for storytelling and humor. His autobiography, What Does This Button Do? Swing, offers an introspective look into his life's journey, reflecting his experiences and philosophies. In the realm of philanthropy, Bruce has shown a commitment to giving back. He supports the Flying Scholarships for Disabled People, an organization that empowers individuals with disabilities to learn to fly, merging his passion for aviation with charitable endeavors. However, Bruce's life hasn't been without its challenges. In 2014, he faced a significant health scare with a throat cancer diagnosis. After undergoing rigorous treatment, he made a triumphant return to the stage, his voice as powerful as ever. Tragedy struck again in 2020 when his estranged wife, Patty Bowden, passed away in a tragic accident, a loss that deeply affected him and his family. On a lighter note, Bruce's interests extend to the culinary world. He collaborated with Robinson's Brewery to create Trooper, a beer that has enjoyed commercial success, reflecting his appreciation for a well-crafted brew. While specific details about his favorite foods, fashion preferences, or television shows remain private, Bruce's eclectic pursuits, from music and literature to aviation and fencing, underscore a life lived with passion and curiosity. His story serves as an inspiring testament to embracing diverse interests and continually seeking new horizons. Yet behind the larger-than-life persona is a man whose relationships, both personal and professional, have played a crucial role in his journey. Relationships and connections. Bruce Dickinson's personal life is as dynamic and multifaceted as his illustrious career. In 1984, he married Erica Jane Barnett, but their union concluded in divorce 3 years later. He found love again with psychotherapist Patrice "Patty" Bowden, and together they welcomed 3 children, sons Austin and Griffin, and daughter Kia. The family resided in the Chiswick area of London for several decades. Austin, following in his father's musical footsteps, became the lead vocalist for the metalcore band Rise to Remain until their disbandment in 2015, after which he formed the alternative metal group As Lions. Griffin also embraced the world of music, serving as the frontman for the melodic hardcore band SHVPES. Tragically, in May 2020, Patty Bowden passed away in a tragic accident at her home, a loss that deeply affected the family. In the aftermath, Bruce found companionship with French fitness instructor Leana Dolci. The couple tied the knot in 2023, marking Bruce's 3rd marriage. He has described this relationship as the calmest he's ever experienced, highlighting the profound connection they share. The pair splits their time between Paris and London, embracing a harmonious blend of cultures and lifestyles. Within the realm of Iron Maiden, Bruce's relationship with bassist and primary songwriter Steve Harris has been notably professional. While both are pivotal figures in the band, their on-stage interactions are minimal, a dynamic that has intrigued fans over the years. This professional distance is often attributed to their strong individual personas and leadership roles within the group. Beyond the band, Bruce shares a close friendship with guitarist Adrian Smith. Their bond extends outside of music, with their families enjoying a warm rapport. This camaraderie was evident during their joint departure from Iron Maiden in the 1990s and subsequent collaborations, underscoring a deep mutual respect and shared creative vision. Bruce's cousin, Rob Dickinson, is also entrenched in the music industry, having been the lead singer of the alternative rock band Catherine Wheel. Rob later founded Singer Vehicle Design, a company renowned for its bespoke restorations of classic Porsche automobiles, indicating that a passion for innovation and excellence runs in the family. In summary, Bruce Dickinson's relationships, both familial and professional, are characterized by deep bonds, shared passions, and mutual respect. And with a life so full of movement and success, Bruce's choice of homes reflects both his ambition and his ever-evolving lifestyle. Real estate. Bruce Dickinson has a real estate portfolio that mirrors his dynamic lifestyle. For many years, he resided in a charming abode in Chiswick, West London, a property he called home since the early 1990s. This residence, blending classic architecture with modern comforts, was listed for sale around 2024, with an asking price of approximately £3.5 million. Following his marriage to French fitness instructor Leana Dolci in 2023, Bruce embraced a binational lifestyle, dividing his time between London and Paris. In Paris, the couple enjoys the city's rich culture and history, though specific details about their Parisian residence remain private. In addition to his European homes, Bruce's passion for aviation led him to establish Cardiff Aviation in Wales, where he has been involved in aircraft maintenance and pilot training. While it's not confirmed that he owns property in Wales, his business interests suggest a significant presence in the region. Bruce's real estate choices reflect his eclectic interests and commitments, balancing his love for music, aviation, and cultural exploration. His residences serve not just as homes, but as bases for his varied pursuits, embodying the spirit of a true Renaissance man. But Bruce's taste for speed and precision isn't just limited to his homes. His love for aviation and high-performance vehicles is just as thrilling. Vehicles and cars. Bruce Dickinson's passion for aviation is well known, but his interests in vehicles extend beyond the cockpit. His passion for high-performance vehicles is well documented. In 2018, he participated in the Porsche Cup Interlagos in Brazil, showcasing his appreciation for the brand's engineering excellence. Beyond his personal driving experiences, Bruce has engaged in automotive-related charity events. In 2022, he joined a Top Gear-style road trip from Surrey to Cannes, driving a car valued at less than £500 to raise funds for children's charities. While specific details about Bruce's personal car collection are limited, his active participation in automotive events and his evident enthusiasm for high-performance vehicles highlight his deep appreciation for automotive engineering and driving experiences. As an accomplished pilot, Bruce has been type-rated on several aircraft, including the Boeing 737, 757, and the Eclipse 500. He served as chairman of Eris Aviation, the UK distributor for the Eclipse jet, and owned a replica Fokker DR-1 403/17 triplane, which he flew with the Great War Display Team. Yet even with all these accomplishments, Bruce shows no signs of slowing down, as his present-day pursuits continue to push boundaries in music, sport, and beyond. Current lifestyle. Bruce Dickinson, the iconic frontman of Iron Maiden, continues to exemplify a life rich in artistic endeavor and personal fulfillment. In his personal life, Bruce entered into his third marriage with French fitness instructor Leana Dolci in 2023. He has described this relationship as the calmest he's ever experienced, highlighting a period of personal tranquility. Looking ahead, Iron Maiden is gearing up for the Run for Your Lives World Tour, set to commence in May 2025. This tour will celebrate the band's 50th anniversary, featuring songs from their first 9 studio albums, offering fans a nostalgic yet exhilarating experience. Bruce Dickinson's current endeavors reflect a harmonious blend of professional achievements and personal contentment, underscoring his unwavering commitment to his art and passions. What did you find most surprising or insightful about this deep dive into the life of Bruce Dickinson? Share your thoughts by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, we think you'll like one of these that's on your screen now. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.